Hello, this is Chris Panayotou from Indian River State College from the Electronics Engineering Technology Department. This presentation is about the transformation of our Electronics Engineering Technology program by the infusion of photonics into it. It has been a very remarkable positive transformation. But before I get into more details, let me just introduce the college to you. We are on the Atlantic Sea coast of Florida. We're halfway in between Orlando and Miami. We're about 200 miles away from each one of those places. We're also on the southern part of the of the Space Coast, where we have a lot of activity in the area of defense and security. We were lucky enough to have a nice brand new building a few years back. It's called the Kite Center for Emerging Technologies, and that's where we have our photonics lab. I'll give you a quick tour of our lab. This is one view. As you can see the optical benches and the optical equipment all around. If you notice that it is a little bit dark, that's intentional. All the walls and the ceiling has been painted black to allow us to do experimentation in low levels of lighting. As I mentioned earlier, the employers in our area are mostly in the defense and security area. We have the Kennedy Space Center north of us. We have the Orlando area north and west of us. And we have also the Miami area, which is a little bit south from here. Here are some of the sample products of our employers. This one right here is produced by Extreme Systems, and it's used quite a bit by law enforcement agencies. In this window right here, you can open it up and place a sample of any kind of suspicious material, and it will be analyzed, and a report will be provided in a matter of minutes on this screen right here. And also it can print a report of the material. This graphic here is for infrared night vision, which is a big product. Many devices and many companies are involved with night vision in our area, as well as with optical fingerprint identification, which is used not only by the military but also by civilian companies. Now let's turn into our electronics program. Our program is a typical AS degree. It's 68 credit hours. Out of those 68, 15 are in general education. 27 are major core required courses, and then over here in this specialization area is where the infusion in photonics and robotics has been done. This graphic shows the different specializations that we have available. We have specializations in biomedical electronics, computer support, telecommunications, and here is the lasers and photonics that the purpose of this presentation is about. So what we did, we took the 68 credit hours of the AS degree and we customized them and we packaged them in a way that we offer in the second year courses in both the lasers and photonics, and also in robotics and manufacturing. This combination of these new technologies creates a worker which is very well sought after by the industry in our area. In our photonics specialization, we have the Introduction to Photonics. That's our course title, and it's the equivalent of OP-TEC Course 1. We have a course in geometrical optics, And we also have a course in laser technologies, which is where we introduce all of the photonics enabled technologies, all those PET modules that you will be introduced about in your seminar. We also have another course in fiber optics and data communications, which is under the umbrella of photonics. As I said before, we packaged those two specializations into one institute, and as you can see, these two pictures, one of them represents the robotics area, and over here is the photonics area. So every student takes courses from both areas, and if we look back and look at what made this institute successful, it's these three bullets that we have right here, which I'm going to go into more detail right now. First of all, the institute consists of a cohort of students. We accept 24 students in the daytime program and 24 in the evening program. And every student has to sign an agreement that they will follow the schedule that we provide for them. When after we did that, we experienced no more cancellation of classes because of low enrollment. We experienced the students banding together, helping each other, supporting each other, because they were all in the same boat, so to speak, having the same goals. So created a coherent and a very robust group that helped each other and helps each other throughout their 2-year course here at the college. Also, the scheduling of this institute had to do a lot with its success. The courses are offered Monday through Thursday, and only in the mornings, from 8 o'clock in the morning until about 12:30, just right after noontime, we're done. So the students know that they're going to come in here and they're not going to be wasting their time going from one building to the other, waiting hours from one class to the next class. One class is right after the other with a small break in between, so they finish at 2:30 and they have lots of time to study or work. So they have Monday through Thursday in the afternoons free, and they also have all day Friday, Saturday and Sunday to devote to their studying or work. This graphic shows you the typical program. This is the program as it is running at this time. The students right now are finishing their spring semester, so all of the students in the cohort are taking all of these classes. There are about 5 classes, 15 credits. They are all in the same classes and they are all taking them at the same time. In the summer they'll be taking these 2 classes in summer A, which is the first 6 weeks of the summer semester, and then they'll take this second class, English, in the second part of the summer. And then in the second year they have again these courses that they need to take as a cohort, and then by the spring of 2013 they will be done. So this scheduling makes it attractive because they know what courses they will be taking. They can set their schedule. They can make arrangements for any family obligations they have, and it's very convenient for the students and also for the college also. To make this program successful, a big part was the decision to have a dedicated recruiter. We have a person who works part-time, about 20 hours a week, works in the mornings because that's when the high schools and the places where recruiting needs to be done are available or open, and also make this attractive to people who want to work part-time, because now they have the afternoons for their own business. So this worked out very well for us. We hired a young lady who had and has kids in school, so she does this in the morning and then she takes care of her kids and family in the afternoon. To make this successful, you have to set some goals and you have to make sure you achieve them. So the goals for the recruiter were to recruit, advise and enroll 48 qualified students every year. These 48 students will be divided into two groups: the daytime institute, which is 24, and the evening institute, another 24 students. The recruiter had to go out and recruit those students and help them in every step of the way until they were able to register for classes. And when we say here able and qualified for our program, it means that they had to take our college placement test and require no remediation in English or mathematics. So if a student needed some remediation, the recruiter will keep track of them and keep them on a separate list, and when the students are ready, when they pass the placement test, then they can apply officially to our program. This elevated the caliber and the grade of student that we have been receiving, and also enabled us to have a higher quality of instruction, higher caliber, and better product for our industry. The recruiting plan: the recruiter starts recruiting, going to places where the candidates are very early in August, and continues to do so until May. The recruiter visits high schools, other campuses of our college, and also workforce offices to talk to groups of unemployed or people who are seeking change in careers. The recruiter has to produce a monthly report of the activities where she or he has been spending her time recruiting people, and also produce a list, give us a list of the people who have already been qualified to start our program. So we monitor this list of qualified candidates early from the end of August to the end of May, and we see that list increasing, and we monitor the results of that recruiter, and also it's a way for that recruiter to know how effective his or her efforts are. Usually before the end of May we have the 48 students that we need, and we actually shoot for another 6 to 8 more than that to have them on a waiting list. In case someone drops, we can call an alternate and have them join the institutes. At the end of May, we send out acceptance letters, and then the students sign that acceptance letter and return it to us with the understanding that they will come back in August and start this 2-year associate degree in electronics with the specialization in robotics and photonics. During the months of June and July, the recruiter works on student placement, creates, modifies promotional materials for the following year, works on our employer database, or anything else that has to do with preparation for the next cycle, or for the reporting that we have to do to the state about our graduates. The result from the Robotics and Photonics Institute, the packaging as an institute, the hiring of a recruiter are very positive. We started that in 2005. That's when we infused the robotics and photonics into our program. If you look back into the mid-90s, from the mid-90s to about 2005, we had a constant decline. And that wasn't just our college here. This is a decline that every college around the country which has electronics has experienced over those 10 years. In 2005, after we infused the robotics and photonics, as you can see, we have a steady increase in our enrollment, and the increase has been sharp up to 2009. And at 2009, we have almost reached capacity. We really don't have any more rooms to offer any more classes, and we don't have the faculty to offer any more classes. And also, I don't think our area can absorb any more students if we produce more. So we're going to keep it the way it is, accepting the 24 in the daytime and 24 at night for the foreseeable future. These are some of the companies that hired our graduates, and as you can see, we have names which are nationwide, big multinational corporations, and we also have some smaller companies which are only known in our area. So we have a variety combination of both small, medium, and large corporations hiring our graduates. That's my presentation, and this is my contact information, my telephone number, and also my email address. I would be glad to answer any questions you may have. I would be glad to send you any information that you may need. Please do not hesitate to send me an email or call me, and I'll be able to send you whatever you need promptly. Thank you very much.